Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. After months of silence, Team Bunnies, an organization aimed towards raising awareness and money for newgenes, has been discovered to be a minor and is under severe legal trouble, criminal trouble. Before we get started though, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm currently active on both my own channel and Jasmine's backup. So, starting off, Team Bunnies is a subgroup of the newgenes fandom, Bunnies, formed last year amid escalating tensions between Hybe and Adore. On October 21st of last year, they launched an online fundraising campaign claiming they would report malicious posts targeting newgenes. Within about 8 hours, they raised over 50 million KRW, approximately 34,928 USD. However, the campaign immediately sparked controversy for violating the Fundraising Act. Under current laws in South Korea, any individual whose raised donations exceeds 10 million KRW, approximately 6,185.78 USD, must register with the relevant authorities. Violations carry penalties of up to 3 years in prison or fines of up to 30 million KRW, approximately 29.57 USD. It seems that someone felt that Team Bunnies were not genuinely raising money for newgenes and that the whole campaign itself wasn't legal, resulting in a complaint being filed by a netizen through the official grievance system, and the Seoul city government confirmed that the fundraiser had not been pre-registered. It was reported that the funds that were collected were frozen, and whilst it's under investigation, the withdrawals have also been restricted to preserve evidence for what will potentially be a criminal hearing. Depending on the outcomes of this investigation, any funds that the individual in charge had collected would be returned to donors as called by the law. A representative of the fan group Team Bunnies has been referred to the Juvenile division of the family court on charges of violating the Fundraising Act. The individual is a minor, which seems to be influencing the authorities' decision on how to approach this matter. For the rest of this video, they will be referred to as A. According to reports, on October 28th, the Seoul Northern District Prosecutor's Office found evidence that A, a minor associated with Team Bunnies, violated the Fundraising Act and decided to transfer the case to the Juvenile division of the Seoul Family Court. Considering A's age and the nature of the actions, prosecutors opted for a protective proceeding under juvenile law rather than criminal prosecution. A legal expert commented, "It's likely that this happened due to a lack of understanding of the relevant laws. Minors are generally subject to the Juvenile Act, and this case was not considered punishable under criminal law. The Juvenile Division will review A's age, the severity of the actions, and the potential for rehabilitation to determine whether to handle the matter as a protective case. Possible measures include counseling, community service, or probation. If deemed minor, the case could be closed without any action." Team Bunnies attracted attention during the conflict between Hybe and former CEO ᴄʀᴇᴅɪᴛ꽗. While their exact identities were never officially confirmed, they described themselves as a group of experts from various fields supporting newgenes. The group supported newgenes member Hani's attendance at a National Assembly audit and sent messages and faxes to many lawmakers requesting the attendance of Hybe representatives. They also claimed to have obtained internal company documents comparing Hybe's subsidiary B-Lift Labs idol group ᴄʀᴇᴅɪᴛ project plan with Adore's newgenes plan, revealing confidential corporate information. The broader newgenes fandom, Bunnies, clarified that Team Bunnies does not represent the opinions of the entire fandom. Some comments from netizens online show very divided reactions regarding this revelation. One supporter of Team Bunnies commented, "Bunnies had to join together in the first place because the company wasn't protecting NJZ and instead suing and harassing fans. All of those bullshit cases were dismissed too. All their donations are open to view on their website, and that kind of honesty isn't tolerated in Hybe, so they're paying reporters to sensationalize a paperwork misfiling in the media, to dox and publicly threaten a minor, because they know it'll be unlikely for a minor to get fined, so they have to ruin their life somehow. It's just a mafia of corrupt old men that benefit from K-pop if you all want to wake up and stop buying those useless merch and albums that collect dust in your shelf. These are the same men that in Feb 2025 opposed a bill to give better protections to..." Others sympathized with the person A, stating, "So they're going to let this minor take all the blows? Because frankly, I don't think that this young person is completely alone regarding these donations. While the Team Bunnies has people from the financial, medical, political, legal worlds, etc., that says a lot about their involvement, and they prefer to sacrifice this person by throwing them into the lion's den." Some netizens are glad that action is being taken against Team Bunnies, stating things such as, "Sounds about right, some ignorant kid who didn't know what the laws were. This certainly doesn't rise to prison time, or anything like that. Juvenile court seems appropriate." A commenter pointed out the possibility that the young A had no idea that so much money was going to flow in when he opened the fundraiser, and just didn't have enough time to take any action against it. A kid opened a fundraiser. Too much money flowed in and triggered a law. Funds were frozen and unused. This is a pretty boring technical violation. They're obviously processing it according to law, as they should, but the law is mostly meant to catch bad actors backing fraudulent drives. Pretty sure this will be seen straightforwardly as a kid with good intentions getting in over their head. There was also some speculation that the individual had no intent to ever donate the money to ᴄʀᴅ, saying, "Can really see how people could use these fundraising activities for their own personal profits. Maybe they meant well, maybe, but some certainly won't mean well." Share your thoughts and comments down below. It seems, though, that some of Team Bunny's previous posts are coming to light after the news of the person in charge being a young minor, especially the statement that they previously made reading, "While many have suggested raising funds, we are avoiding this unless absolutely necessary." This is because each member is already covering costs individually, and we do not want to impose any additional financial burden on fellow fans, given the challenges and suffering we are already experiencing. It seems that this statement completely contradicts their actions, where they are clearly raising money in order to assist ᴄʀᴅ regarding their legal fees and costs. This statement was made on the 28th of September 2024. The funds opened up merely a month later on October 21st, 2024, 1 week after Hani's testimony at the National Assembly, causing netizens to raise speculation as to the true purpose of these funds. However, this is just speculation and alleged information. That's all for today. Let me know what you think of this situation down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video.